it's not actually a form of music. It's a form of rhythmic speaking, and thus.
Okay. What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Boom, 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 boom. And tell me what you gonna do when joy comes for you. That's how he wants to hear it, for it to be music. Moguls, we have a video of Ben Shapiro saying rap music is not real music. Speaking to a rapper. Let's get right into it.
My case against rap is I have the musical case against rap, and then I will get to the cultural case against rap. So the musical case against rap is that, in my view, and the view of my music theorist father who went to music school, there are three elements to music. There is harmony, there is melody, and there is rhythm. Okay. And rap only fulfills one of these, the rhythm section. That there's not a lot of melody and there's not a lot of harmony, and thus it is basically effectively spoken rhythm. And so it's not actually a form of music. It's a form of rhythmic speaking. And thus so beyond the subjectivity of me just not enjoying rap all that much, it's what I've said before is it's not music. So tell me why I'm wrong.
Well, there's certainly.
Hold on. Let's go back real quick, man. Look at the laugh my guy does as he's listening to this foolery. Look at the laugh. I'm done.
It's not actually a form of music. It's a form of rhythmic speaking, and thus so beyond the
They had to pull the shot out to get my guy's reaction of him laughing at my guy, because this is sounding so crazy. My guy's basically saying rap is just spoken word on top of a beat. I mean, I guess kind of in a way, but it's more, right? Because rap at this point. Rap has evolved in so many different forms, right?
Listen, artists, y'all can't still be waiting on the label, right? If you know you got the music, you know that you're it, and all you need is the resources and funding, then my free 6-figure funding Artist to CEO webinar is exactly for you. Now, I'm helping 50 artists sign themselves, set up their music business, and how to fund it in this free webinar below. So if you want to be a part of it on your own operation like this, we'll see you in the webinar below. Free registration for limited time only. Let's get it.
We have alternative. We have sad boy music, isn't that considered rap? Let's keep it going. My guy is really looking at him like, yo, what are you saying though? Like, let's keep it going.
Objectivity of me just not enjoying rap all that much, it's what I've said before is it's not music. So tell me why I'm wrong.
Well, there's certainly melody in the beats, and even some rappers rapping / singing certainly has melody. I'm not a particular.
Let's think about it. Today's day and age, most rappers are using auto-tune, holding a tune, carrying a tune. So that's a melody, that's melodic, right? You're not just speaking into an auto-tune, you're holding a melodic note, a tune, right? And we could even go back in the day with even rappers and groups like Bone Thugs and Harmony. Boom, 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 boom. And tell me what you gonna do when joy comes for you. That's how he wants to hear it, for it to be music. That's what we gotta remix the Bone Thugs and Harmony for it to be music. So boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do when judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you. Stop it. Don't let me do it, man. Let's go. Let's listen to my guy Zuby, man. Rep for the team, man. Let's get it. Rep for the hip-hop community right now, man.
Really where the skill lies. So as an art form, it's it's a really unique form of music in a lot of ways. One, I think, is that you've just got the space to express yourself. And in hip-hop, you can really rap about anything. You can make a song about absolutely anything. You can make a political rap song. You can make a rap song about love or romance, and any topic. Lots of genres of music. You're somewhat restricted in terms of what you can talk about and express lyrically.
And he brings up a great point with that. A great point, right? You think about different genres, you're automatically going to have I guess you could say, a preconceived notion of what the topics at hand will be, spoken about in that song. When it comes to rap, you can't really say, right? We can go all the way from Common or more conscientious rap like maybe a Lupe Fiasco, where you're gonna get some more conscious, thought-provoking music, right? And then you can go all the way to Sexy Red and nowadays where it's some different ratchet, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different aspect of it. And then we could even go to like even like a Juice World, right? Where it's not only melodic and has harmonies, right? Melodies, right? But the topic at hand is much different, right? Much different. So he's right when you think about that.
And yeah, I think it's a little bit like, they're very different music forms, but I think it's a little bit like country in that regard, in the way that you can kind of make a song about anything, and the people who write the lyrics tend to be the same people who perform them. Whereas in genres like pop and even rock, it's not uncommon to have a separate songwriter who then provides that to the person who sings it. So with hip hop, what you're really getting is the artist's own expression. So I can go away, I can write a song, and what someone's listening to is really just the mind of Zuby, just like they can listen to this conversation, this interview, and they're getting what's going on in my mind. It's the same if they go and they listen to the lyrics of my songs. They know, okay, this is the story he's telling, this is where he's coming from, that's where his heart is. In terms of the music aspect to it, whether or not you like that and it vibes with you and you're feeling with that,
right, I mean, that's subjective,
that's totally subjective.
So my other kind of artistic criticism of rap is maybe a stereotype about how rap is written. So I have this kind of theory, and it holds true across all musical form, which is that art and craft are not in opposition, but very often they seem to be placed in opposition, meaning there's, and this leads to my criticism of rock along the same lines as my criticism of rap, which was that rock was an actual degradation of skill for music from jazz, which was actually a degradation of skill from classical. That the amount of talent and work, mostly work, that you have to put into mastering a classical instrument is a lot higher than the amount of talent that and work you'd have to put into playing 3 chords in a rock song. And so when it comes to the lyrics in rap, maybe, I'm sure, part of it is because I just don't have a lot of experience listening to a lot of rap. But it seems like that there's a lot of praise that's put out for particular rappers who it seems to me are doing something that doesn't seem innately very difficult. It doesn't seem like the lyrics have exact rhyme. I have this criticism of even, I mean, in musical theater, this is one of my criticisms of Lin-Manuel Miranda, actually, is that he doesn't use exact rhyme enough. He uses near rhymes, and he uses sort of easier forms of rhyme very often and stacks lyrics in order to make things sound more complex than they are. And then you watch movies about rap, and it seems like somebody just gets up on the mic and they just go. And and how much work actually goes into crafting?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Oh man, my guy is saying rap is not even hard. It's not even a real art form at this point, is what he's saying. My goodness. I'm glad he's asking the question though. He's posing the question. How it's extremely difficult, right? And it doesn't take rocket science to figure out. Like, my guy, try it yourself, bro. You know, we can think about, mumble rap, but bro, if you really want to get into the complexities of bars and the art form that really comes with double entendres, right? This is more than just spitting, just speaking over a beat. This is like poetry for real. Like, if you really want to tap in, anybody really wants to tap in with the complexities of hip hop in a way that, not going back to, go listen to some old 90s, 80s. No. Go listen to some battle rap right now. Y'all want to hear some hard bars? Y'all want to hear the complexities, like I said, they have double entendres, they have word flips, they have schemes, they have it's evolved so crazy. Like, it's extremely a profession, right? When you really dive deep into it, I think my guy definitely is correct with what we were saying before, which is you just don't have enough of the wherewithal in the genre to really have such a strong opinion, I guess, for lack of better words. It's come on, there's levels to this.
Rap lyric, how much time has to go into figuring out the rhythmic scheme and the rhyme scheme, because I think that would change my opinion somewhat on how rap is constructed.
Sure, this really depends on the rapper, to be totally honest with you. There are rappers who I would totally agree do not spend much time or thought or energy in crafting what they're saying, right? They'll just put something together, and it's a very basic rhyme scheme, and they'll just go there, and it'll be quite repetitive. In terms of the content, there's not really any decent message in there. They're not telling any story. They're not using any clever wordplay or anything like that. So to me, that's what makes a bad rapper. If you were to take a great rapper, I don't know, Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z, someone like that, whose lyrics are a lot more complex and in-depth, then, you know, I'd like to, or myself, of course, I'd like to think a lot of thought goes into it. A lot goes into it. In terms of the rhythmic patterns and what you'd call the flow, which is essentially how you ride the beat. So if you've got a beat that's faster tempo, you might rap at double the speed and have you're essentially using your voice kind of like a percussive instrument. It might be more comparable to drumming, say, than to
Nah, for sure. Shout out to Zuby. Really intelligent rapper, gentleman, all around, representing. Get them right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, open dialogue, man. It's great. We gotta have it. But rap music, it's definitely music. Stop it. Dunzos.